Okay. And I don't drink soda. You know what I do that's bad? I eat too much cheese. I eat cheese on everything. It's the only way I enjoy any kind of food is to put cheese on it.
All right, everybody, how you doing? Hope everything is going well.
Not good for
Let's
you.
see how many of you are in here.
Plus, I'm lactose intolerant.
So, I'm sorry, I'm a little late. I actually thought that I thought it was at 6 o'clock. So I was actually finishing doing a few things, and then sure enough, I just happened to turn my computer on at the dinner table. Hold on for a second. Can somebody just lower
It got
that?
really loud. It got real loud. I'm sorry.
Thanks. Holy criminy.
It just turned up for no reason.
I know.
Because it went to a commercial.
Why is Justin talking about cream soda? Were you talking about cream soda?
I was talking about soda, but not cream soda.
Somebody ban Timon right now.
Timon was giving me a hard time earlier.
He was giving you a hard time earlier?
Timon always gives me a hard time.
Timon's hanging by a thread. He's probably the one that gave the thumbs down before we even did anything. I want that person to come fight me. I want that person to have enough guts to say, yeah, I'm the one that did it. And then come fight me. There we go. All right. Because they won't. They won't. So, what?
I'm talking to Justin.
Oh, okay. All right, so here we are. It is, yes, time for some rising sun. I Another reason I was actually late. I was just going and going and going because I finished up stuffed fables. Now I moved off Tiny Terrain, and the reason I moved off Tiny Terrain is a couple reasons. Mimi is having one of her friends come over tomorrow night. And since I painted Tiny Terrain, we're going to do it live with, I think, 4 people. So it's going to be a little, seems the good stuff started before the stream. Probably, Tony. That's why I do it before the stream. But I finished up Stuffed Fables, which took me all of about 3 hours to do. I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I'll just show you guys real quick just in case. Here's a little girl. As you can see, I just got to work on it. I got to do the bases, and that's about pretty much about it, and then I'll be done with it. Here's a little elephant all ready to go. Got everybody where we need to be, and that's all that matters. So we'll be ready to go. All right, main focus here. Let's get to work on this. I forgot even where I left off on this. And I guess we're just going to pick up where I left off. So let's touch up some of the Retribution armor. That's what we're going to start with first. Hit our gold things. Now, if you have some young kids watching this, do me a favor. Don't have them watch. As you can see, there's some bodies here that we're going to have to deal with and stuff like that, with missing heads and things like that. It may be sensitive to some others, but those of you that are fine with it, hey, let's just keep going here. So we are going to shake up some Retribution armor, and I am actually going to use my little pot thing here. Actually, I'm going to do this. That I'm going to mix colors with, and this I'm going to use the bottom piece of. I have my wife had like a fondue thing, and what I do is I'll put some water in the bottom here, and I'll just take and thin out my paint down there, believe it or not. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And put some there, and then we'll come in here. And that's what I normally do. There we go. All right. So what we want to do here, what did I want to hit? I wanted to, oh, okay. Because I started to go over some of the areas here, and all I want to do is just touch this up a bit. I've got to get this card out. I'm completely disorganized today. Okay, here we go. So now we'll put down the visor and we'll kind of look and see what we need to do here. Hey Timon, I missed you there. Nobody say hello to Timon, feel bad's man. All the guy does is blow up this everybody's work here. I don't know what's going on with this guy. I think this guy's a spy for another site, to be honest with you. Alright, I need a smaller brush, and I think that's what's really going to work for what I'm trying to accomplish here. Yeah, there we go. And let me just angle this down just a hair here. And there we go. We got that there. Okay, so when I work, I'll be right here. Okay, let's move the cards over here. And everything's going to be right with the world. Alright, we're organized for now. Alright, let's take a look at this card and make sure that we're doing everything that we're supposed to do here. Alright, now according to this is all gold here. And that comes out there. I want to make sure that I don't cover everything up. And yeah, we're going to hit this back here. We've got a lot of touching up to do because, like I said, when we originally did this, remember, we're just slopping colors on. So we're taking a retribution armor. And do you normally thin your paints? If so, how much? You know something, there's such a controversy over, oh, do you thin your paints? Do you thin your paints? Honestly, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends on what it is. The metallics I usually don't thin too much. Because basically, my whole point, and I wrote this about 15 times, and I don't know how many more times I'm going to write it. All I'm trying to do is show somebody that never picked up a paintbrush. Okay, they're not going to want to thin paints the first 5 or 6 games that they have. Once they start feeling that they have it under control, then they'll probably go someplace else to get some lessons on how to be a professional painter. Because you're not going to get it here. Because here, all you get is just me painting as quick as I can to get it to the table so we can play it. And that's about the size of this channel. That's about it.
That's it.
What?
That's it.
That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. See, even the Queen says, yep. Dutch is feeling a little bit better. That's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. Misfits here. That's good. So we got a couple administrators to keep an eye on things. I don't try to... Listen, when I paint things for myself, I take my time sometimes. This guy's got a huge belly button. And, you know, I'll thin things and I'll do all the little nuances. But honestly, when I'm doing it here, it's to show people how to do it. I'm not trying to be a show-off or intimidating or anything else. I want people to just pick up the freaking brush and paint. That's my main goal in life. Alright? I don't have to go around and say, oh, look what I just painted. You know, there's people that ask me, will you paint for money? You want to know what the biggest problem is? Why I do this? Because I think people charge so much and take advantage of people. I understand your time's valuable, but you know the honest truth is? People can do this themselves and not pay people extraordinary prices. That's why you'll never see me do a commission for anybody. Unless it's, you know, somebody in need or something, I'll just do it for them. And that's how I feel about that. All right, so we're touching up where I kind of went over some areas here. Just waiting for a decent day to prime up here. It's a little cold up there, Gramtastic. Good to see you. I base painted my first mini yesterday, 5 gremlins. That's awesome to hear. By you just saying that, you just helped me complete my mission, and now I can shut this channel down. Because I got somebody to finally paint. Actually, there's a lot of you that have really said some wonderful things, and I want to thank you all for that. You have no idea, and it really gives me some inspiration to just keep on going here. Because believe me, there are some times you could feel like not wanting to do this. But I really think, you okay? No, it's alright. Nothing to be sorry about, Jess. Now we're going to come back, and we've got a lot of darkness. I mean, we got to put the black back in there for a lot of things. So we're going to move him over, and now we're going to bring this guy back over here. Let's see. This weekend I might finally finish All Quiet with the Martian Front. Very cool. Very cool. But I think the point that I'm trying to make is I've been doing a lot more painting videos. I've been enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun. And I like to keep going. Now, we are going to have some time here. We really need to get some work done with the black, because we've got to really just put our black back in there. Just trying to make sure that I got all the gold cover, because when we put the red on, we really did a number on it. And we just want to get those areas that are gold, and then you'll see that we'll go over with a little bit of other colors, but this is going to take a little bit. What did Timon retract? He probably said something nice, so he had to take it back. All right. All right, let's do this. Yeah, so we've got a lot going on, and I'm excited about it. Let's see. Charlie was close on the football pool, but he just missed. Somebody had 73, and they won a $250 gift certificate to, yes, Miniature Market. We're going to be giving away a lot more gift certificates very soon. I think you guys are going to be very happy with what we do and how we do it. And again, the way I'm painting these a very simplistic way. Now, as you see, I'm taking Retribution Armor, which is a very good gold, and I'm just taking and going over things. Has anybody seen Leland? What the heck? I mean, this is supposed to be my guy. Unbelievable. Somebody asked if I fired him. I go, no, I didn't fire him. He fired himself. I don't fire people. They fire themselves. I'm just trying to hit the top here. Oh my God. My hands are just shot today. Let's see, what else do we got here that's gold? On a fatty here. This guy is just massive. It's fun when you paint a big figure like this. Yeah, there's a lot of touch-up we got to do. And we'll get there. We'll get there. I don't know if I'll be able to finish these today. We may have to do a part 3 where we finish these guys. But I think I can get them pretty doggone close tonight. I didn't spend much time with them, that's for sure. Let's get that in there. Bring that out. Bring that out. It's red. It's kind of hard to see his face here, so I want to make sure that I get this. Demanding a raise and better work hours. Wow. Saw him last night on a different channel. Leland's on strike. You fired him, didn't you? No, I didn't. And those words, go back and check the string. Those words never came out of my mouth. But they might as well now. This is the way it's going to be. Alright, let's take a look here. I want to make sure that we got this. Alright, okay. So, that. And let's just go over to this guy here. Because I'm trying to use these cards. And they really don't give you a lot. Okay, that's cool. Let's take care of that then. Well, we got the gold out. They don't give you a lot to go by. Most of our work today is going to be just trying, you know, we primed in black, but we're going to have to put black back on. Oh, okay. We got to do this and the armbands. Okay, why don't we go? All right, first we're going to do this. Let's move this guy aside and let him dry for a little bit. And I saw that right there, so we want to do that. There we go. All right. And I'll tell you what. At some point I'm going to tell you guys a story, but just not now. Maybe when the channel's about to go off for good. Then you'll learn. Alright, there's that. And then this whole handle into here is gold. So let's do that. Rob, did you watch the Falcon Heavy launch? Yes, I did, right out my backyard. Sure is. Kabuki can't wait for the drive in the morning. Did anyone here watch the launch? Just got home in time to watch the launch. Very cool. Very cool. Now let's just touch this up. And all we're trying to do is just get this, the gold stuff out of the way. Because that's the way it's shown in the card. And a lot of this stuff from Japanese mythos, everything was gold, and like this whole thing is gold they have. Okay, well, we can do that. We can do that. And I'm going to move up to a little bit bigger brush to do that. Because now we're trying to speed things up since I've been so slow. I got off to a slow start. And we'll clean this up. We're just going to slovenly put this on the first coat at least. And of course, because it's watered down, it's going to go on a little thinner. And come over on this side. And try not to get his skin, his hands. We don't want to hit our victims there. There we go. That's because your father North. The most impressive moment for me was landing the side boosters. Yeah, that was kind of interesting, to be honest with you. Starman in his car totally reminded me of the opening to Heavy Metal movie. Yeah, a little bit. But there was no music with it. I think that was a total waste of resources sending out there. You don't know what that's going to do. What it does when it comes back down, because it's obviously going to come back down. I'm sure it'll burn up and all that other happy stuff, but I mean, let's be honest. It's a little nerve-wracking if you ask me. What if it doesn't burn up? Do we really know everything? What if that lands on somebody's house, or at the speed it can come, causes, and there's just no consideration. And that was a total waste. You could have gave that car to a family that doesn't have a car. I understand that you're doing this and you want to colonize Mars, but how does that help people here right now? I don't know. First of all, I'm a big fan of the space movement. And I believe that we should venture and go to the stars. But showboating doesn't mean anything. You could have tucked and put something up there that we could have used. Maybe there's another weather satellite or something that we could have used up there instead of putting up a car. I don't know. That's my thoughts. But what do I know? I don't have his money. I don't got his brains, and I don't got his ego. So there you go. There was a guy. I went to Red Lobster. My son and I were picking up some food for the Queen because it's Lobster Fest, and that's important, right, Tam? Yeah, I know I was going to get one of those. So we go to Lobster Fest, and we're waiting for our food. And there's a guy with one of those earpieces, so he's talking on the phone, and he goes, "I got approved to go talk to Elon Musk." And he was saying it loud enough so everybody can hear. And I was like, well, whoop-de-doo. It's almost like somebody saying, "Hey, I'm going to go see Rob at a convention." Who cares? Honestly. Whoop-de-doo. What's the guy going to do for you? Is he going to change your life? Doubt it. Let's see. I don't want to risk millions of dollars satellite on a test launch. Well, you're risking billions of dollars anyways. You know it was real because it looked so fake. Elon Musk. R.E. Gaba thinks I really meant I want to see him touch it up. Huh? Does that mean it's an Edison now? Satellites cost too much to risk on a test launch. Gotcha, Garth. Never know other than that. All right, well, you could have done anything else instead of sending a car up there. That's just showing off. You could have tested something else up there, okay? You could have tested how to retrieve something outside. You could have tested a whole bunch of things instead of sending a car up with an astronaut. Gotcha, Garth. Never know other people's children and all. Huh? Usually they send up a block of metal, so sending a car was more fun. Yeah, probably. But you're talking about supposedly having serious business up there. Well, you could have done a bunch of different things. That's for sure. Oh, just my thoughts. What do my thoughts matter? Ugh. See, I'm really torn on how detailed I want to get with these heads and all that stuff. It's standard procedure to send up a block. Yeah, so try something different. Let me ask you something, Kabuki. He gets it all squared away, or at least he thinks he does. Are you going to risk it going up there? Are you going to go to Mars? Would you go to Mars? Would you go to Mars on his thing there? I would unless it's NASA, and let's face it, NASA failed. Okay? He's not NASA. you know, I don't know what colonizing on Mars is going to do, and I don't trust it, and I think we need to figure out a way to get off and stay off this planet, maybe. Because this planet is going to hell in a handbag, that's for sure. Alright, let's take a look at that. Space travel is too risky. Exactly. Watch out, Valorian will transform you. You know, the only thing that you can do is, unfortunately, when they got rid of the space program, we got rid of really trying to figure out how we're going to get off this planet should something befall us, such as meteors or any all those other fun things that have a chance of coming here and doing irreparable damage. You want to spend your money? Don't worry about Mars. How about a defense system against asteroids that seem to be getting closer and closer here? I'm just going to push this all in here. Because eventually one of them is going to say hi. And then it's going to be back to the Stone Age. So maybe, you know, we're supposed to be these brilliant creatures. Why don't we figure a defense system and how to protect us from ourselves, maybe. Alright, let's take a look here. Alright, let's just go in here. Boy, I'm just missing a lot of spots here. There's a lot going on here. We couldn't navigate through the Van Allen belt anymore. They said they can't even return to the moon. Mars is no problem, though. Sure. Rob, the climate is more pressing. Well, I'm sure it is. Then why are we worried about going to Mars? I don't know. I worry about my grandchildren. I don't leave them much. And I'm sure some of you are worried about your children. What do you leave them? I mean, look what's happening in 40 years. I mean, from 1960 to now. Look at everything that's happened and how it's just got progressively worse and worse. It's a scary, scary thing. All right, there. Okay, let's do that. And work that in there. We're coming along all right here. We're coming along all right. Okay. Let's close that up. We got a lot of work here to do, and I need to get the right type of brush to do that work. And I think this one will do. So we're going to take some of Bad and Black. That's almost 60 years, not 40. Oh, okay. All right, then from 1980. How's that? Think of how different it was. Rob, kids have kids. Rob's kids have kids. He had a grandson, Hunter. Hold on here. I'm missing something. Who's Hunter? Oof. Oh, I missed something. Yes, I have a grandson. Huh? Well, that's about it. I think that's about all we can say. Our grandbaby. Alright, there we go. He's a good boy. Most of the time, according to his mom. It's a little sassy, though. Never gave his grandfather an attitude, though. That's because he'd catch. It'd be like WWE. Leland. Grandson's Hudson. Yes. Oh, Leland's here. Nice you show up, Leland. Leland, let me ask you something. All right, we were waiting for you. You know, when we start a stream, you know you're supposed to be here. That's okay. You get hung up. But do you have a note? Do you have something that you can provide evidence as to why you are late? As a requirement, if you have a doctor's note, you know, maybe you were at the doctor's or something. So if you can provide a doctor's note as to why you were late at the stream, I would really appreciate it. By the way, anybody wants to apply for Leland's job, please send your resumes to novaprime860@hotmail.com. Like I said, your requirements for this job are very simple. Number 1, boss is always right. Number 2, the boss is always right. And finally, number 3, whatever the queen says, you do. Gotta add that one in. Trying to gain some favor. Alright. I'm going to try to touch up some of these areas here. Clean this up a bit. There we go. And I think I should use this more for the hair that I'm trying to do here. Boy, this eyeglass, I can't see. Alright, how do you know what time to show up if this Rob doesn't have the vaguest idea when the stream is starting? Can somebody ban Team On forever? Is there a function in there that we can like eliminate him from forever streams? Oh, Leland, I would like an answer on that. How to ban Team On forever? He's the most snarkiest guy in our stream all the time. Then he goes on Justin's stream and blows him up for a few hours. I'm starting to think this guy is just not a happy person. It's concerning. Side note, Mobius made PDF rules and cards for a Cthulhu tactic game free. Very cool. Already offered my services, Rob. Never got an answer. Really? I didn't get an email. Did you attach a remit? Ban forever. Reason? Snark. You know, and Justin and I have had a few conversations about Team On. Because Team On, you know, it's always something negative. Nothing ever positive from him. So we started putting this perception together of who Team On really is. We just think he's this guy that just sits there with a bottle of Jack Daniels and just decides to blow us up every chance he gets. Just waiting for us to slip up and do something negative or something not positive. I don't know why. I love these cheap brushes, but sometimes I get one that just, well, it proves to you that it's a cheap brush. Because I go through brushes so quickly, because think about it. Think of how much I paint. Since the end of the Patreon, which, guys, you're going to want to check that out tomorrow. I'm trying to figure when to fit that in, too. That's another fun thing. I've painted, what is it, up to 83 games? So how many brushes do you go through? Honestly. I'm telling you, you go through a lot. I'm reaching in here. I'm just looking for the right the right thing to help me here. You know, once you get one brush that you feel comfortable with, you're in good shape. All right, let's try this guy. All right. Sith Knight, how are you? I'm positive Rob is mean to Leland. Wow. Leland, do you feel that way? Do you feel I'm mean to you?
Be honest, Leland.
The Queen said, be honest. You are in her protection zone. Do you honestly think I'm mean to you?
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, Tam. I don't know what's going on with you. You better knock that crap off.
Sneezing.
Yeah, you're sneezing. See, I can be positive. I'm positive. Yeah.
It is cold in here.
It's not cold in here. I'm roasting over here.
You have freaking hot lights.
Tammy, it's 80 degrees outside.
It's not.
Oh, what's it now? 77? Go ahead. Pull up the weather right now. It's 70
Sure is.
and you're cold.
Oh no, actually it's 68 here. It's 70 in
Tammy, you are so full of oxygen.
It is not.
You really are. I mean, you're killing me.
Cold.
It's
You
cold.
jack that stuff right down.
I didn't jack anything up because I haven't had time. I come home from work, and what's the first thing I started doing?
Flapping your mouth.
Flapping my mouth. How about I started painting, and I've been painting ever since because that's my life. Question, Rob, did you or are you getting Nemesis? I would love to see you paint those aliens. Honestly, by the way, Rob, I started a little painting project and it chose your own color type to mini. Blah, 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 blah. How do you pick colors to use? I mean, there are so many different blues. I just pick one that I really like. Okay, getting back to your question, Sith Knight. My blood is positive. Okay, getting back to your question. I haven't seen the game out, so I haven't gotten it. The only way I'm going to get it is if I buy it. I feel he is the only trying to make Leland a better employee. Exactly. Don't involve me, Timon. Rob is nice. I agree. I don't make Rob angry. You wouldn't like him when he's angry. Yeah, there you go. No, you would like me when I'm angry because it's drama. When I get angry, like I am right now at my wife.
That's right, Bella.
That's right, girls.
Tell him.
That's right, girls. Tell her, don't touch that thermostat. We have fur on. Just because you don't have any fur. Jeez. Andrew, how are you? Just found your channel from Miniature Market. So excited. Thank you, Andrew. It's nice to have you aboard here. Rob equals slave driver. Really, team? Kabuki. Because I know you'll do it. If he keeps up the snarkiness, I want him removed. And I don't mean removed. I mean removed. Come on, girl. You got the power in your hands. Pull that trigger. T-Man can go bother somebody else's streams. T-Man. What kind of name is that anyways? T-Man and me in an elimination chamber. I kind of like that. T-Man, I'll let you and your 3 closest friends take me on to the death. 4 men go in, only 1 man can leave. I'm game. I'm game. I'll let you guys bring whatever you want too. How's that? Because I'm pro strat, bruh. I won't sound like Justin there for a minute. Boy, here's the thing with this particular model set here. And there is a lot of detail that you got to take care of. So yeah, it's nice that you can get all that just kind of, okay, let's get the skin on and not be too neat. But you're going to pay for it a little bit. And on these, yeah, you're going to pay for it. I think I would probably take a little different strategy going into this next time. Jonathan Clee, hey Rob, just dropped by to say hi real fast. Everything is looking awesome. Hey, Jonathan, you don't want this anymore, do you? That's okay. I'll bring my SW and my Winchester friends. You can bring those. It wouldn't be the first time I saw those. You should see how the other people turned out, pal. By the way, team Jonathan, how is baby Judah doing? That's what the most important thing here is, not Timon. Not Timon. We're worried about baby Judah, who's been in my thoughts every day. Especially since I've been pretty much painting this almost every... No, I haven't painted this every day. I actually took a break. But we are just trying to get this ready for him. But also trying to show you guys how to paint this a nice, easy way. You can see I'm not doing anything very complicated. And by just putting base colors on here, it's just a really, really just simple job. Nothing too hard. We'll do some more highlighting in a minute. I just want to finish. I just want to get these looking a little normal here. Oh, what did you send me? Oh God. Okay, so I'm going to show everybody this picture. Hold on. The Queen's being a clown. Table Addicts, how's it going? Sue Park, my man. The Nerd Shack. My cat is getting dangerously close to 6mm tanks. Baby Judah is doing very well. Well, we're always good to hear that. Okay, so the Queen decided to send me a picture. Let's see what this picture looks like. This is what I get on a daily basis. Okay? Can somebody explain this crap to me? What is this? What is this? Am I supposed to go, oh, baby, what's up?
No, it's cute.
It's cute?
Look at that puppy.
You're a puppy?
No, the puppy is on my shoulder.
That's a puppy? It looks like a cat.
It's a... Oh. That's husky.
Jeez.
I'm the mama husky, and that's the
Oh, you're the mama husky. Thank goodness my cat didn't knock my... Oh, Sherman's... I mean, this is what happens to me all day. I'm working, doing my time, and what happens? Queen equals furry fan. Yes. And then all of a sudden my phone goes off. I go, oh, God.
So you don't have to you don't have to pick the phone up.
Of course I have to pick the phone up. What if it's something, an emergency of some sort? No, I get... That's all she does, play with her phone. Matter of fact, I think she uses that phone. If she can marry that phone, she'd be in good shape. All right. Need that picture yesterday for Stuffed Fables. Yeah, pretty much. That should have been the cover. That would have been pretty funny. The cover for Stuffed Fables. Alright, let's try to get this hair squared away on this dude. Alright. There. Cleaning up that. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, this is definitely going to run into week 3 when we start doing soldiers. We're going to probably end up cleaning up some of these guys as well. There.
That's a good baby.
Let's see. I want to make sure that we got that. There's that. That's. Let's move that down a little bit. There. Okay. Now let me go over here. Dink. All right, we did his hair. Okay, this guy. This is the other guy that is a pain in the neck here. All right. Rob addicted to his phone. Feel bad, man. Feels bad, man. What? Oh my God. That picture of that face, that really runs the place. That's funny. All right, here we go. So much for this being now I understand why people give me thumbs down. That's okay. I understand it now. All right, let's see what we got here now. What are you supposed to be now? What? You look confused. What, did you eat some bad cheese?
You're not supposed to be.
I'm not supposed to be.
Painting.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be painting, and you're sending me pictures of you looking like a mouse.
That was an elf.
That's a what?
That's a well.
Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me. That's supposed to be an elf?
No. Just paint.
I'm trying to.
Stop looking at your phone and paint.
Alright. That's what I'm gonna do. And let me. Alright, so now I'm just kind of cleaning up his hair here. And we're gonna clean up over here. I gotta do his other brow over here. Rob had to answer phone. Speaking of Kickstarter, anyone has any opinion on Agents of Mayhem? Rob's a dick. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm not missing anything. You guys are talking amongst yourselves. That's the picture to use for painting mice and mystics. Exactly. That confused look. Why are you laughing?
That's not me. I'm watching a video of somebody laughing.
Okay, we're putting a lot of these like black bumps he has on himself. Move that up into there, that up into there. What else was there here? Okay. Let me turn around here. Yeah, because his hair here was all messed up, thanks to me. And I want to make sure we get that all squared away properly. And work that in here a little bit, because that's going to pay off in a little bit. A lot of this is a lot of detail work, and there's no way, sometimes there's just no way around it. And sometimes you're just going to have to put in the time with some things, and you can't help how that's going to turn out. And alright. And let's take this. These are all black. And that. I'm going to work that into here. What's the next Hallmark movie you were talking about? Let's see. Rob had to answer. Okay. Mayhem seems late to the party. Okay. If Nathaniel says that's what it is, then that's what it is. It's late to the party. And put that in there. And there. And I'm sorry, my hand's in the way. Now we have That's it. Here we go. There's a lot of these here all across the skin. So we just want to get those. And over on the neck. There we go. A couple more of these bumps. Which I don't even know what they are. Maybe they're just like big zits on this dude. Whoop. Let me pull this up a little bit. Just a hair. There we go. Alright. And I get that there. I get that one there. 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 Alright. Pull that down. Alright. And then. Alright, so far so good. Alright, let's switch and just do a little something different here. We are going to take a Teclis blue to start on our little flame ball here. So we want to do that. What's the matter? Oh. And all we're going to do is just get a little of this on here. Going to the gym?
Yeah.
All right. And put down the headgear. And here we go. And we're not going to leave it this color, but we do want to start off here like this. This is going to be the undercoat color. I kind of want to just kind of work it in there. Probably get a smaller brush to touch the top there. But for the most part, all we're trying to do is get that fireball going. Alright. They need a mashup of Hallmark and Spike TV channel. Movies like Rambo, First Love. What do you mean that's ridiculous? It's something for everybody. Hey, Tommy. Tommy, I really got feelings for you, you know? It ain't over. It's never over. It's over, Johnny. I gotta win her back. You don't understand. See, that way you get the thing, and he could be holding one of those coffee cups. You don't see it, do you? See? Queen didn't like that. Queen didn't like that idea one bit. Huh? You're ignoring me. You came after me, so I decided to finish the job. But I love you. No, see, she's just not buying it. The queen is not buying it. That's not cool. I'd watch that, Mark. Only way to get your man to watch the shows with you. It was called Rocky. Oh. Come on, Misfit. There were no guns in Rocky. There were no guns in Rocky. Let's get that right. Okay. We just need to close this up. gotta take a look at this. Killing these poor cards. Alright, that looks like, okay, we can do that. Perfect. Perfect. We're going to take a little filleted one flesh, and I'm going to use that. It's kind of, I think I'm going to, what's that? Oh. I'm just going to kind of run this all through here a bit. I want this to come here. I want this to come through here. I'm going to go over these faces a little bit. I would pay good money to see that. Yes, Rob is live. Just, oh, hey, it's Tina. Where in the world is Tina today? She was in LA the last time I talked to her, and she got a bruise from a scooter, if I'm not correct. I think she's back in Philadelphia. All right. So we were just arguing over the I don't know if you can call it arguing, but we were discussing the point of wouldn't everybody want to see like a Hallmark Channel, Spike Channel type of thing, where everybody can get what they want out of it. All right. And whoops. Philadelphia, it's crazy. The city is shut down. I figured they would be. She's nagging, sir. There's no nagging in wargaming. There's no nagging in wargaming. Who's nagging? The queen never nags. In all our years together, she has never nagged me. What are you laughing about?
And I haven't tried hard enough.
And you haven't tried hard enough? Wow. Did you hear that, guys? Here I pay her a compliment and I get blowed up. I said, no, Tammy, you're the best. What do I get? I haven't tried hard enough to make your life a miserable existence. Okay, I see where you're going with this. This is not going good. 6:25. We're doing pretty good. I'm going to go about another 35 minutes because I think we're starting to get somewhere a little bit. Or we can do a little highlighting. Because the way this is going to go is I'm just trying to get, again, some more of these prime colors on here so I can throw a wash on here on some of this stuff. And that, there we go. Trying to get these knee pads and stuff like that. Just trying to make sure that we get all these little skulls on here because there's just so many skulls. Gee whizzes. They really liked to wear skulls back then, I guess. And get that in there, get that in there, get that in there. And then there's some teeth that we have to get, but I have to get a better brush because I hate this brush already. So that goes back to the brush of doom area. And then we're going to take some brown and we're going to try to highlight. We're going to try to get everything done so we can highlight everything, at least. But doing and catching up with all this, because I didn't get a chance to get to it earlier today because I wanted to finish the stuffed fable stuff, was making it a little bit difficult. Alright, let's get that spiky there. And I just want to get all these teeth. Just touching these a little bit because the wash is really going to go in there and do some work. And then he's got skulls on top there that we want to get a hold of. So we're trying to get those as well. Careful there. Yeah, I am. She is only giving you helpful suggestions. I can't wait to get my copy and start painting, Bowhunter says. Yeah, no kidding, Bowhunter. Mine has been in limbo for like the last 5 weeks when they generated the shipping label. Jeez. That's why I don't get Kickstarters. I'm actually waiting for this to come out. This isn't my copy. This is Jonathan's. And all I'm doing is just... I'll get mine when I get it. At least I'll have an idea how to paint it, but we're taking care of Jonathan's copy for him, so he can concentrate on baby Judah. Plus, it makes, as you see, we're just doing the headdress there. And there's a lot going on some of these guys. What's that? Oh, I thought you were talking to me. It's boring so far. They're watching Big Brother, Celebrity Big Brother, and it's not good. See, just because you add celebrities doesn't make it good. Got to give it time, Tam. They're all going to hate each other at some point. It is basically the human condition. All right. There. Yeah, we got pretty much the basic colors there for that guy. All right, so let's move him aside. See, my theory is when it comes to miniature market, then I know I'm going to get it. Or try to get it. Just be ready, boom, get it. That's the end of it. That's why I don't do Kickstarters. Alright, let's do that. I already thought what I'm going to do with these bases. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. There we go. Let's just make sure. Her teeth. There we go. That. Let me check his headdress. Oh, that's just his black hair up. Okay. I can do that. We can take care of that. Okay, let me see. I've noticed since... Okay. Rob, did you look at the Kickstarter 1918 Brother Against Brother, the Finnish Civil War? No, I did not. I usually get my Kickstarter stuff last for U.S. shipping because I live in Washington State. Most stuff ships from the East Coast. Guess I was lucky. I got mine 3 days after I got my shipping label a couple of weeks ago. That's cool. At least somebody's getting it. Alright. So, his eyebrows are black too. So, that is that. There. And then there. Okay. And then he's got, oof, white ice, but we'll worry about that later. Okay, we got that. We got to do a ton of rope work. That's going to take a bit. This guy we haven't even touched. I may save him for the next video. Thank you, Thomas. Keep these Rising Sun videos coming. I will. We're going to do everything. I'm still waiting for Big Trouble in Little China. The date for release keeps getting pushed back. Oh, I'll ask Chris about that. I will. We'll find out what's going on. Hope you're doing well, Thomas. That's most important. Alright. Let's take a look at that. We'll worry about the rope work later. That. Let's touch up his teeth, because that's going to be an issue. Easy, Bella. Bella's letting everybody know that she's had enough. She has had enough. And let's do that. Okay. Now what we're going to do is just nice and lightly touch the heck here. There. Okay. And we'll let that dry for a minute. Now, let's see. We're going to get some washes on these guys. And then just to try to find out where we're at. So I think we're going to go with an Agrath Earthshade. There we go. Because that'll work very well. Doing great, painting my models each time your videos are out. Very cool. Thank you very much. Let me see. What else do we got going on here? All right, there we go. All right, so this guy we're actually gonna save for our when we do the soldiers. So I'm gonna put that aside for now. I'm going to concentrate and just continually concentrate, because there's a lot going on with these guys. These guys are very busy. And you can see what we're trying to accomplish here. So what time is it? Yeah, we still got like 25 minutes that we can do some work here. Well, let's take a look at what we've got so far. So we got him, as you can see. I'm gonna do that stomach thing, but I'm gonna wait towards the end after we get our stuff in. And here we got this guy. All right. And then we have this guy here, as you can see. So we're kind of getting there. We're trudging along pretty good, and we're trying to get as close as we can. Right now, this is how it looks with just the base color so far, and that's not doing any of the rope work, because I like to save that after we do which we're going. Miguel, how are you? Hi, Rob. I just had a shot at my own painting stream. Suffice to say, crowd it wasn't, but still had some fun painting, and I think that's all you can ever do, my friend, is just have fun. If you keep on worrying about what people think and stuff like that, you'll drive yourself crazy. Trust me. I know. Now, as far as taking a nice little dry brush, this Sylvane bark is very good for some of the brown stuff, so I kind of want to just see how this is going to look on here. So Citadel makes some really great technique paints, and it's good to use them, especially if you're a beginner. So as you can see, I'm going to put some on here. Let's move this guy out of the way a little bit. And then we're just going to take a little bit of this off. And all we're going to do is we're just going to work. Let's get these cards out of the way, folks. Move out of the way, big boy. We're saving you for the first of the forces. And just hitting like this here very lightly. Just giving a little bit, hitting over here, hitting some of the area here, and just being able to get some of that detail in there. Really just start working that out. You gotta watch out. I gotta touch up a little bit more of the black here. But we really want that. I gotta get a little bit more of that on there. And just work that one little area here. Hear the dogs drinking water. And just kind of go over and bring that and lighten it up. Without getting it on his hair. If you get it on his hair, don't worry about it. You can fix it. And coming in here over the top of the, and there, and in here, and that area a little bit. And it just brings out a little bit more highlight here of the fur. We're not too worried about that right now. Now the reason I'm doing this now is because I'm going to throw a wash on here in a second. Ouch. And I just wanted to get that in there because it's actually going to stand out a little bit. Alright, so now we're going to take some of this Agrath Earthshade. Let's get these cards out of the way so we don't ruin them on poor Jonathan. And we're going to shake this up real good. And we're going to get a little on both sides. And did I get that? Okay. And this is a nice dark wash. And we are going to take and really go over these bodies. Ugh. Because they are basically, well, they're dead bodies, dude. And they're kind of rotten. Whoops. Might go. I wonder if I should go more of a. You can change up anytime you want. I wonder if a Reichland Flesh Shade would go a little bit better. I don't know. Let me see. Let me make a decision. Because either way, I can just go over either. And yeah, rotted flesh never looked so good. Ugh. And this is where it gets a little disturbing. We're going to do those ropes later. We're going to come over all this gold here. And then go over some of these heads. Go over this a little bit. Just torn on what I want to do here. And we're really gonna, these bodies definitely have to have the Reichland Flesh Shade. I think everything else we can go with an Agrath Earthshade. And you can see what we're getting for a result. Just grossness. I mean, this guy has a bunch of people all strung up. And that's what we're going. We're trying to bring out because we are going to go back over. And you can see we're just going to add a little here and here. Onto there and to there. Just ever so lightly into there, and into here. And a Flesh Shade will work very well. Right there and there. Alright. That's all I want to do with the Flesh Shade. So I'm going to wipe off this brush and then we're going to come back with the Agrath Agrath Earthshade, which is darker. Hi, Rob. I just shot my... Oh, okay. I read that already. Very cool. All right, so again, we're going to kind of work in here a little bit. I just think this little darker look will help a little bit, especially with the skulls. And I want to work some of that dark wash into there, into here, because it's going to make a difference into our feeties, into our armbands. Put a little in the mouth there. It's going to help. And I'll just touch it here and there. You see what I'm getting with it. Okay, and then on the back side of this, it's going to help us a little bit later on. All right. Look. And then we're going to come back over here, this guy, and we are just going to work this right across the face. And I don't know why the orange pants, but that's what it looked like, so we're going to darken those up a little bit. Get that in there, a little bit there. I'm going to come over this a little bit. And we are going to work this right into his face. And all right. And let's clean that up. And just throw a little bit on there. Alright. I think I'm getting more on me than I am the actual model. By doing that. Yeah, we got a nice effect there. And that's exactly what we're going for. Boom. Alright, over here. Slide him over. Waste not, want not. No answer. Telemarketer. And then we're going to just come over these knee areas, and we're going to come into this gray area. And just kind of work our way around. Now we're going to lighten all this at some point. Right now, all we're concentrating on is making sure that we get all these skulls and everything the way we want it. Around his neck and his hair. Through there. The bracelet. Back through here. And of course right here. Really want that wash to settle in those recesses that we always talk about so much. And here. And here. Very good. Because we're going to lighten everything up. We're going to rub that in your face a little bit there. And boom, there we go. All right. Let's see. Doing great. My painting doing great. Painting my model. The one he just painted looks a lot like a guard at Jabba's palace. Yeah, there you go. All right. So let's clean that off. Next thing we want to do is I'm going to take a little of this going to flip this over. I'm going to move these guys to the side a little bit here, because they're going to be drying. What time do we got here? 6:47. Okay. We got enough time to work a little bit on this. And you can just see where we're going to be going into next week for our next series. And we're going to be finishing these guys up. And we're going to be working on Big Boy here. But also what we're going to be doing is we're going to work on 2 of the guards. So I'll have those out too. So you'll see another prep work video. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So we're just going to take a little of this temple guard here. Just a little. And then we're just going to take it all off as much as we can. And then make sure it's dry and just kind of lightly just go over it a little bit. We're going to keep working this lighter and lighter. Just really kind of until we get it to where it looks like he's got this mystical flame ball in his hand. There we go. And all right. And then if you want to even go lighter than that, I will do that later. We'll save that. All right, so let's take a look at what we got done here so far. I'm going to let these guys dry up. And we're going to compare them to the cards so you get an idea, see how far we've come in just a little time. We put about an hour and change into these guys. Yeah, there we go. I actually got it right. So there you go. I mean, that's where we're at right now. We're just starting to get to the highlight area where we're going to start bringing out some of those colors and stuff like that, and really start building what we're trying to accomplish here. We'll start adding some shade in here. Well, you know something? Maybe we can do his stomach right now. No, I don't think I'm going to wait on that. What I want to do is I do want to get all those belts and everything, because there's a lot of a rope that's got to be painted, and that is going to take a little while. And then we got to try to balance some of these heads that were cut off and stuff like that, and put some hair on there. I'm not too thrilled about it. As you can see, a lot of them have hair, and this dude has hair on each side of the end there, and we really just want to get this to where we want to get it. But we want to keep things pretty balanced and work our way through it. Thank you very much, Team On. So as you can see, this is where we're going to leave these guys for today. We're going to come back with this next week, along with another game that we'll paint. If you want to see, I've basically finished everything for Stuff Fables. Actually, we're going to be playing that live, I think, tomorrow night, so you can see it then. Looks great, makes me want the game even more. Thank you so much. But they're not even done yet. This is just at a very controlled stage right now, so we still got a lot to do and highlight on these guys. I mean, they're about, I'd say they're about 75% done. But we're going to bring out, we're going to make them brighter, we're going to make them sit up, we're going to make them pop real good, and that's the main thing. So I think pretty much you guys got a basic idea of what we're trying to accomplish here. And we will set up another Rising Sun video for next week at some point. And we will do more. We'll keep on going until we finish the whole box. But we will do it together step by step so you guys have a good idea how to do it. Or how to do the basic type of stuff. So there you have it. And I'm going to cut off. It's almost 7 o'clock. And until next time, I'm Rob Warren. We will see you soon.